Hello, my YouTube family and friends. I pray that everyone is having a beautiful, blessed Wednesday evening. It is indeed a blessing to be alive. If you have not said it already, let's say it together. Thank you, Jesus, for another day. It's a blessing to be alive, y'all. And I have a few videos I'm gonna upload tonight, so just be in prayer for me as much as with me. But there's a few things that's real strong in my spirit. This one, I haven't quite figured out what I'm gonna title it, but I'm gonna, God will help me with that when I upload and edit the video. But it's not gonna be that long. But I just wanna briefly talk about, let's just be authentic, out here. Not only on YouTube, but out in the world. Be yourself. Nobody else can be you. You are authentic. And, it's just been in my spirit. A lot of times I know I used to be guilty of it, and I still am to an extent. But I remember when I was on Facebook, I would look at other people pages, and I would be like, and a lot of times I would have posted something first, or I thought I was posting it first, but then I go back and look on their page. It could be a family member, a friend, coworker, whoever, and I'm like, that's the same thing I posted, which is okay, because that that could mean that, God is speaking. He can speak through everybody. He can speak through anybody. He can speak through multiple people about the same thing. But sometimes I just found it a little strange, because I'm like, it was just so much that was playing with or going with that. And it was just like, what were the odds of them talking about the same thing I was talking about? And a lot of these people, I wasn't walking with the Lord like I am now, but I was in church, but I was a church goer, if you will. But a lot of these people were, some of these people were not. And I'm not saying God can't use anybody. He can use anybody. He can use anybody. But what I'm saying, I just used to find that strange. But again, God can do everything. He can do anything but fail. But my whole point of it all is that, there's nothing wrong with us, getting good ideas from somebody else or whatever. But, I feel like a lot of times in the work, in living color, like, people you work with or people you go to church with or whatever, a lot of times people want to get in your business so they can find out more about you. And a lot of times there's a saying, be careful what you tell people, because they'll use it against you. And so, again, I just want to share this. Be authentic. Be you. You don't have to copy what nobody else is doing. You don't have to mimic what nobody else is doing. And I can recognize this because I've been around it for years. I have been around family members when we were in Tennessee, and just people that were just mimicking everything I was doing. And it had gotten, when it gets kind of sort of where you catching on to what they're doing, they switch it up, but I'm like, am I understanding this right? And I want to be myself. When I come on here and share my testimonies with you all, when I come on here and talk about Jesus, that's authentic. That's straight from my heart. I don't have time to be, I'm 51 years old. I don't have time to be out here playing games. I don't have time to be out here trying to do what nobody else is doing. I did enough of that years ago. That's in my past. I'm moving forward in Jesus. So, your content, your topics, whatever it is, be authentic with it. Whatever the Lord has placed in your heart to talk about, do that. Don't be ashamed, and don't, I'm just saying, don't mimic what nobody else is doing. Don't try to, well, I'm gonna talk about, there's nothing wrong with, if you say, well, I want to talk about that too. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, some stuff the Lord gives me discernment. And, like I said, I have watched a few things, on social media, and, I'm like, am I tripping? Am I tripping about this? But again, to each his own. If that's what you would want to do in your life, is to do what somebody else is doing and to mimic what they're doing, that's you. But me, over here, I'm real. I'm genuine. Like I said, and what I share on my channel that the Lord has blessed me to create, it's all real. These are things that I've actually gone through. These are things that I'm still going through. You know, and like I said, it comes a time, you know, we got to quit pretending. We got to quit, you know, faking and, you know, just hiding behind masks. Be yourself. That's how you're going to get free. That's how you're going to get loosed of those chains that's been holding you bound for years and years and years. And, you know, yes, I would like every video, I like to get a bunch of views, but that's not God's intention for me. When the time is right, He will make it okay for, you know, make my way for me. But until then, I'm fine, because, you know, I'm on here. I want to on here to talk about my relationship with Christ. I want to share what God has done in my life. I want to encourage somebody else. I have a heart for people. I have a heart for Christ. You know, Jesus loved everybody, and that's what I love everybody too. I want to be more, we all should want to desire to be more like Jesus. But again, be authentic, be yourself. You know, don't try to copy and mimic what nobody else is doing. And I used to make notes on my videos and what I still, you know, I'll go over what I'm going to discuss on here sometimes, but then sometimes it just comes natural because I've actually gone through that situation or gone through, you know, that testimony. I know, I remember it like it was yesterday or like it was today. So again, be yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Don't try to be nobody else, because, you know, you're going to get tired of it. I'm here to tell you, you will get tired of doing whatever you're doing. If it's not you, and if it's not who God created you to be like and do, you're going to get tired of it. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to get agitated. Be yourself, okay? I love you all with the love of Christ. I pray you always hear Jesus speaking through me and not just me. Have a beautiful, blessed night. Bye-bye.